Hi, I'm Matt from Drive North, and today I'd like to show you the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. This was introduced this week at the LA Auto Show, and it's the first time in 26 years that Jeep has brought a pickup truck to market. It's actually been a long time coming. Jeep first teased us with the idea of a pickup truck back in 2005 with the Jeep Gladiator concept. Since then, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of speculation on whether Jeep would or would not actually bring it to market, and if they did, what it would look like and what capabilities it would have. And today we get to check it out. But before we get into the details of the 2020, I'd like to take a look back at Jeep's history with pickup trucks. They brought their first truck back to market actually back in 1947, and they produced this for several years, kind of a basic work pickup truck. And in 1957, they redesigned the truck, and this was called their Forward Control Series Jeeps. These were produced for many years without a lot of changes, and these were basically just work vehicles. In 1963, we first saw the Gladiator name used on a pickup truck that was very similar to the Wagoneer. Jeep dropped the Gladiator name in 1972. In 1981, you could get a Jeep CJ8 Scrambler. This was similar to the CJ7 but with a longer wheelbase. You could get it in hard or soft top options. And in 1986, you saw the Jeep Comanche pickup truck. And if you're a child of the 80s, when you think Jeep pickup trucks, this is what you picture in your head. This was the truck that went head to head with the Rangers and the Chevy S10s in the day. Now, as far as the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, according to Jeep's press release, this is the ultimate vehicle for any outdoor adventure. And actually, this isn't your typical advertising hype. I actually think this will meet and exceed expectations. After all, it is based on the Wrangler, which has serious off-road credibility. It's going to be a body-on-frame chassis with aluminum doors, hood, fenders, and tailgate. There will be hardtop and soft top options. It'll have a 3.6 V6 with 285 horsepower. You can get it in a 6-speed manual or in 8-speed automatic. Jeep is claiming a best-in-class tow rating of 7,650 pounds. In 2020, we should look out for a diesel. It'll be a 3.0 diesel with 260 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. You'll be able to get these with one of two available 4x4 systems with full-time torque management. Jeep says there's going to be 80 active and passive safety systems such as blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and forward-facing off-road cameras. Moving on to the interior, it's a carryover from the Wrangler and has a classic yet functional look to it, but with enough modern touches that it doesn't look out of place in a 2020 vehicle. You can get it with either the 3.5-inch screen or an upgraded 8.4-inch screen with the latest Uconnect technology. Back seat can be folded down in a number of different ways, and underneath and behind the seats you'll find different compartments for storage. One thing I noticed about the Jeep is that it has a very long wheelbase at 137 inches. That's almost a foot longer than what you'd find in a Colorado or Ranger crew cab. In fact, that's almost as close as a Ford F-150 Super Crew wheelbase. But then again, the Jeep does have very short overhangs, so that should help with the overall length and in off-roading situations. Now, the Jeep will be produced at the Ohio plant and should come out this summer. Stay tuned. Next up, we'll be looking at the Lincoln Aviator.